I'm Heather Barrett-Mould. I'm the immediate past master of the Worshipful Company of Gardeners. The Worshipful Company of Gardeners charter was dated back in 1605, but records of the company are around that would indicate that the company had a presence in the first half of the 14th century. Back then, gardening meant all of the aspects that we would today recognise as horticulture. So back then, gardening included the production of food, it included the production of fruit, vegetables, herbs, it included arboriculture, floristry, ecology as it would have been then, nursery production. And so today, that's what the Worshipful Company of Gardeners uses as its craft. Its craft is that whole range of horticulture. Members of our company and our industry recognise how important horticulture is to climate action. Not only are obviously all green plants part of the story of climate change mitigation by absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, but also they have a big role to play in adaptation and resilience. Plants can help with easing flooding, they can provide shade. There are so many different aspects to plants in their role with climate change. The Worshipful Company of Gardeners is active in the Livery Climate Action Group and also in Pollinating London Together, where, as well as being interested in our role in climate change, we also recognise our role in increasing biodiversity. So through Pollinating London Together, we're trying to encourage pollinator-friendly planting. Planting that provides forage and provides shelter for bees, and planting in such a way that the different pollinators can travel through the city. They don't get stuck in just one green space. So we're trying to build corridors for the pollinators through the city and out into the other London boroughs. The Worshipful Company of Gardeners has partnered with one of its industry members, the Association of International Producers of Horticulture, to put on 8 Green City briefings. And these have been fronted by the Lord Mayor. The 8 Green City briefings go out monthly, so to date, at the time that we're recording this video, 5 of these have taken place. We've still got 3 to go on, and they'll finish in December. For the Green City briefings, at the moment we have an audience of about 500, and probably over a third of those are from outside the UK. And one of the other benefits of being able to use technology is that we've had speakers from around the world. So we've got an international audience, we've got an international set of speakers. The topics that have been covered so far include green finance and how green finance can help with greening cities and providing more shelter and more biodiversity in the cities. Another of the briefings was on nature-based solutions. By making sure you get the right trees in the right places and the type of planting that you use, you can really limit the flooding which might occur through a city. You make the city so much more resilient. We've had a session on green roofs and walls and had a look at the solutions that Singapore has used. We've looked at the intersection between built infrastructure, well-being and nature. Just over the past year, people have become much more understanding of their appreciation of green spaces. The most recent of our Green City briefings was on the urban heat island effect. I think we all recognise, living and working in cities, just how much stone and concrete there is and how much that absorbs the heat and raises the temperature of that area of land. Whereas planting in between those bits of built infrastructure can actually help to bring the temperature down and make life more pleasant for people as they're walking through the city. So we have three more briefings to come. The next one is going to be on biodiversity and is being introduced by the Lady Mayoress. The following one will be on air quality in cities and the benefits that plants can make to the air quality. This in part depends on the type of plant, the type of leaf, how rough the leaf is, but actually can have quite a big impact on air quality. And then the last one in this particular series is going to be the City of London Corporation talking about how they have made differences through the square mile. So it's been a very successful set of 8 Green City briefings, and due to its success we're now considering having a further set of briefings in 2022. So thank you for listening, and if you'd like to know more, all of the Green City briefings are available to watch. They're still there on the AIPH website, and if you're interested in getting more involved with Pollinating London Together, that's also on a website called Pollinating London Together, as well of course as the Worshipful Company of Gardeners website.